If you love pumpkin, you're gonna love today's video. Hey, I'm making pumpkin muffins, 2-ingredient pumpkin muffins. Okay, we are going to make 2-ingredient pumpkin muffins. Super simple, super easy, the perfect fall treat. At the end of this video, I'll give you some ways to kind of make it your own, jazz it up, do all the things to make these pumpkin muffins even better. If you want the recipe, say, hey, can I have the recipe below? And we will give you the link to the recipe today, or go to eatingonadime.com and just search pumpkin muffins. While you're there, friends, go ahead and just search pumpkin, because you're gonna have all kinds of delicious desserts for you to try out. Okay, let me show you how simple this is to make. 2 ingredients. You're gonna need a cake mix and a can of pumpkin. That's it. Now, on the original recipe, it calls for a spice cake mix, but my local grocery store didn't have it, and that's okay. So I'm substituting it with a yellow cake mix. You can also do a white cake mix. All of those work great. But yellow is probably my favorite, or the yellow or the spice cake mix is probably my favorite if you cannot find the spice cake. The spice mix just gives a little bit more zip, but that might not be for you. So all you're gonna do is take the mix and dump it in a bowl. You are not going to follow the instructions on the back of the box. I repeat, you are not going to follow the instructions on the back of the box. So when it says oil, eggs, and water, you don't do any of that. This is literally 2 ingredients. So you take the cake mix and a can of pumpkin, 15 ounce. Remember, if you want the recipe, say, hey, can I have the recipe? Okay, that should be done. And we're just going to take this pumpkin and we're just going to scrape it out into the bowl. So we're gonna scrape it out and then we just mix it. You could do like a hand mixer and mix it, or you could just mix it by hand, which is what I'm gonna do today. The batter will be thick. Don't let that make you panic. They're gonna be a nice, thick muffin consistency, but they're gonna bake up really good. So what happens is the can of pumpkin gives you all the moisture and everything you need to make the delicious pumpkin muffins. Let me know if you need the recipe. Remember, just say, hey, can I have the recipe? And then we can message it to you after the video is over with, or you can go to eatingonadime.com. Now, if you're wanting that spice flavor that you tend to see when you're making pumpkin recipes and you can't find the spice mix, like spice cake mix, like I couldn't, you could add a little bit of allspice or pumpkin pie spice to your muffins if you want to. You don't have to, you do you, boo. They're gonna be good either way. Okay, almost done, got a little bit more. The hardest part is mixing it. See, I got a little bit more to go. If you are watching us live, let me know where are you from and what's your favorite pumpkin dessert. I'd love to know your favorite pumpkin dessert below and where are you from. Okay, that's it, guys. See, the batter's all mixed up. The hardest part was just taking the time to mix it up. It's a nice, thick batter. I think it's important for you to see so you don't panic when you see how thick it is. Then we're gonna just take your regular cupcake pan. I think I accidentally bought the giant cupcake holders. That's okay. It'll still get the job done, right? So you're just gonna take a cupcake pan, line it with your cupcake liners, which apparently I bought the oversized ones, the extra tall ones. I like to use, since it's pretty thick, I like to use a cookie scoop to help fill them up. This will make anywhere from 12 to 24 muffins, depending how big you're going to want your muffins. I usually say you're going to want them about 2/3 full, which usually takes about 2 scoops-ish, depending on your scoop size. So you can see some of my scoops are getting big. So I'm going to want my muffins kind of big. So I'm gonna go ahead and just make these for 12 muffins and just cook them just a little bit longer. You could also scoop these and put these in a mini muffin pan, and that would be fun too, especially for your kids. You could throw them in their lunches. You do you, boo. Okay. See how easy that is? Okay, I'll finish these after the video, but I just wanted to show you. See how simple that is? Okay, then you're gonna pop these in the oven. They take a little bit longer than most muffins because they're nice and dense. They're gonna take around, we're gonna preheat the oven to 350 degrees, and they're going to take around 20 minutes to bake, and then they're done. These are packed with flavor. So you can eat them just as is. Plain and simple, they're delicious. Now, if you want to turn these into a cupcake, all you gotta do is add a homemade cream cheese frosting, and we do have that recipe as well. But that's how easy it is, guys. Isn't that fun? Simple, easy, delicious. Okay, I'm gonna go pop these. I'm gonna finish scooping these up. I'm gonna pop these in the oven. If you cannot find the link, remember, the link is in the description, but if you cannot find it, you can say, hey, can I have the recipe? And we'll send it to you. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye, friends.